Ready to go now. And now the DH, Derek Jeter. And that's through there for a strike. And away we go this afternoon. That one out to right. Tachman on the move. One away. Here is Yohan Moncada. And there's a foul ball. Moncada measures 6 feet 2 inches, batting second in today's lineup, and he was born in Cuba. Laser could be trouble. Around first, heading for 2. Now around second, going for third. And he's got himself a triple.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. I love the hustle out of the box, man. He drove that baseball, and he was thinking triple right away.
Here is Bryce Harper. And that is out of play. And that skips in the dirt.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
One away with a runner at third.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
That misses, and the count is 2-2.
No, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. Still able to get it there in time. But a run comes across. So up next, Junior Caminero. Lots of pop at the plate. Outfield playing back almost on the warning track. And it's fouled away. Oh, 1 now. And a swing and a miss.
0-2 is the count.
That one down the line, and it goes just foul. And that's in the dirt. Outside low, and that's ball 2. And there's a fly ball deep right field, and that one is off the wall. Throws to second, and he'll pull into second with 2 gone.
He was all over that one. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously you have to be happy with that result.
Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Headed for the plate. He'll score easily, and it's an RBI single, and they take a 2-run lead. Runner at first with 2 away. And here's the first baseman, Wilmer Flores. Foul ball there. Wood leads off first with 2 down to the inning. There's a swing and a drive. That one back there, and that is a foul ball. Line drive, Baldwin. Slings it across. That ends the... Back here on the south side. And the batter now, Brooks Baldwin. And that one in the air center field. Harper has a beat on it. Hauls it in for the out.
Woo, he was all over that first pitch fastball. Just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
In the air center field. Makes the grab. 2 down. And here is Sosa to the plate. Right through there for a strike. 2 outs, base is empty. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Goes down looking.
Now pitching
And we're back. Now it's the right fielder, Ryan O'Hearn.
Jordan Leisure.
And right back to the mound. Slings to first. And a quick out, number 1. Here's Sean Murphy.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
He swings and fouls one off. And that's outside. And that's ball 1. On the ground, out to short. Boots it.
No, he's safe.
1 down. Now Jacob Wilson. Out to center. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down. So the lineup flips over, and next is the designated hitter, Derek Jeter. He's 0 for 1. That one misses. Ball 1. Up the middle, and back at right field. Andrew Benintendi steps up. A swing by Benintendi, driven deep to right, and it's off the wall. Around first and hustling for second. Not in time. That's a leadoff double.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Just missed. And fouled off. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Mike Tauchman in the box now. Takes strike 1. Swings and misses. 0-2. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Harper has a beat on it. And that is the inning.
Pitching for the White
And welcome back to the ballpark. On to
Number
the 3rd
55.
inning. Now the 3rd baseman, Yohan Moncada.
Eller.
Out to short. Not in time. An infield knock to start the inning.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. And now they've got some speed on first. So we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Tag, and Moncada's picked off. Here's Bryce Harper. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Just missed.
1-1.
Swing and a ground ball. Throws to first. 2 away now. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Junior Caminero. On the ground, and it finds its way through for a hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going. Here's the left fielder, James Wood. RBI single his last time up. There's the strike. Caminero off of first with 2 away. Gets to it with a slide. Goes to second with it. And very nice. Bottom of the inning. Now it's the White Sox catcher, Edgar Caro. And a foul ball. Late on that fastball.
0-2 is the count.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Chase Maidron stands in now and watches strike 1. This to third. Moncada throws to first in time, and 2 straight set down to begin the bottom of the 3rd.
Oh, Boog, we talk about how the ball is coming out of the pitcher's hand.
That one ripped. And it one-hops the wall. And that's a 2-out double.
Oh, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean,
hit to right, and that ought to do it. Ball game. 2-0. All right, ready to get underway. Now it's the DH, Derek Jeter. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Brennan ranging back onto the track, and he makes the catch. Here is Moncada.
almost a loud start to the inning on that first pitch. Man, he's going to want that one back, no doubt.
That misses the zone. 1-0. Williams measures 6 feet 6 inches. He features a four-seam fastball, a curve, a cutter, a slider, and he works in a changeup. And another ball.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
Man at first with one gone. And now here is Harper. Runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position. Runner goes again. Pitch in for a strike. And that's a stolen base, not even close. And the go-ahead run is now only 90 feet away. Righty delivers. That's inside.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Next pitch, not close, up high. Runner on at third, one gone. And that one ripped to left, and it stays fair. And they strike first as they take a 1-0 lead. Fires to second too late, and he's got a double.
Well done. Drives in the run. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
That one is absolutely belted way back there. See you later. That one felt good, and they boost their lead. It's 3-0. Stepping in, James Wood. This one smoked on its way out of here. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. And they add to their lead. It's 4-0. And now it's Wilmer Flores. And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
0-2.
Next offering way upstairs. And there's a ball. Swing and a drive, deep right field. Way back there. Tattooed to Tater Town and gone. He flexes his power with that swing.
Now
It's
pitching for the
5-zip.
Guardians,
1 out, bases
Number
empty.
16.
Ryan O'Hearn comes up to hit.
Jacob
Tap foul at the plate.
Junis.
Ball one
That's
there.
inside.
And now
Ball,
2
that's
and 1.
outside.
1 out, bases empty. Right side, hard hit. Tosses to
He's
first.
out.
And there are 2 outs. So here's Murphy now. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
Well, there's a certain
0-1.
point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
2 outs, bases empty.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Ground ball, left side. Throws across the diamond. That'll end. Back now at Progressive Field. Here's Lane Thomas. Fastball for a strike.
5-run lead after their first at bat. That is huge at this point, but you've got to keep the attitude to keep your foot on the gas.
No ball,
Don't let
2
that team
strikes.
back in this ball game. Cruise to the finish line, but do it with intention.
Now it's going to be Will Brennan. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
0-1's the count.
And that's in for a strike. And the count is 0-2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Down
1
and
ball,
in, moved his
2
feet.
strikes.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Jose Ramirez in the box with 2 gone.
0-1.
And takes a look at a called strike. Hit in the air, right field. Makes the grab, and that's the inning.
Pitching for the
Here in
Guardians,
Cleveland, top of the second.
Number
Now it's the
29.
shortstop, Jacob Wilson.
Jim Harris.
And first offering is fouled off. High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. That's back there. Say goodbye to that one. He'll touch them all. It's 6-0. So now here's the DH, Derek Jeter. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Just
0-1.
missed.
The real threats are coming up. Already given up a home run in this inning. He's going to really have to bear down.
Inside.
in.
2 balls and a strike. Scorched to center. No doubt about it. That is long gone. A gigantic blast. And they add a run. It's 7-0. And now Yohan Moncada. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
0-1.
Ripped to right. And out number 1 on the grab. Here comes Bryce Harper.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
And first offering is fouled off. Late with the swing there.
He was really trying to stay back for something off speed. That's why he was so tardy on that swing.
Harper tries to check his swing. Now a look to third. And yes, he did. Joe McDonald rings him up. 2 outs, base is empty. Now it's the second baseman, Junior Caminero. He's already homered in this game. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Fought off foul. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. Now the batter now, James Wood. He's already homered here in this one. That's off the mark. Ball 1. That one the other way. Brings it in for the 3rd. We head to the bottom of the 2nd. Now the left fielder, Stephen Kwan. That one down the line and foul ball. Strike 2.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
Hit on the ground to short. Wilson. Leadoff man retired here in the 2nd.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
Yeah, that's fouled off. 1 down, base is empty. Swing and a miss. And that is strike 2.
0-2 is the count.
Swings and misses, struck him out. Kyle Manzardo in the box now. No balls and a strike. And down on strikes. Back here in a blowout, which gives us a chance to talk about just about anything.
Bro, don't get me fired.
Now pitching
All right,
for
Siggy,
the
when you
Guardians.
played, how much of a
Number
fashionista
34.
were you? Would you come to the ballpark dressed to the nines?
No, I wouldn't. Even on the road trips, I was, pretty average. There were some guys that would dial it up, and there'd be some outfits where you're kind of double taking and saying, where in the world are you going? But overall, I'd say I kept it low key.
Slashes this one, and it could be trouble. Makes the turn and heads for 2nd. And that's a 2-bagger.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Textbook bat control right there. Got a pitch on the outside, saw it deep into the zone, and just barreled it up, went the other way for the knock.
Here's Sean Murphy. Swings through that one out in
0-1's
front
the
that
count.
time. Yeah, you see some guys into the fashion nowadays and big on the gram, as the kids like to say. Post their fits, right? That's what you say? And he can't come up with it. So 1st and 2nd with 1 gone. And the batter will be the shortstop, Jacob Wilson. That to right. Brennan snags it. Runner tags at 2nd. And the throw's offline, safe at 3rd. And now the DH, Derek Jeter. On the ground to the left. Ramirez sends it to 1st. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And here's the catcher, David Fry. Fastball for a strike.
He's got a rare skill set out there on the mound. Even when he's low on energy, his stuff still has bite to it. You just don't see it flattening out just because he's tired. He's still delivering good action.
On the ground to 3rd. Sends it to Flores. 1 up, 1 down.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Gabriel Arias batting with 1 down. Takes a strike. Way out front for strike 2. Got him swinging for the strikeout. And the Guardians with 1 out left. Angel Martinez stands in now and watches strike 1. On the corner at the knees for a strike. This could end it. Got him, and that's the ball game. This one ends. Now it's the DH, Derek Jeter. And that one is lifted in the air. Tucker on the move. And there's one away. Here comes Yoan Moncada. Swings and pulls it foul to the right side. The 0-1. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Pat brings it in, and there's 2 down. Here's Harper now.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Line to left. And that's a fair ball. Around first, heading for 2. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. He recognized the rotation of the baseball out of the hand, stayed tall on the backside, and crushed that pitch the other way.
And now it's going to be Junior Caminero on a dead sprint, racing back. Jumps, but it's off his glove. Run scores easily, and it's 1-0.
Picks himself up an RBI. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
And now James Wood drilled in the air out towards right center. He makes the grab. Now a chance for Nico Horner. Right through there for a strike. And that one fouled off. Got him. And 1 out now. Pete Crow Armstrong in the box now. Takes strike 1. And there's a hit.
Everything came together for him. Got a fastball, went over the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked
Caminero. There's 1, and that's 2. Welcome back, and we've got a new arm on the mound to start the second. Ryan Brazier.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him.
Oh, that ball got him pretty good out there on the mound. He gets the force, and they come away with an out after a tricky start to the play. Ryan O'Hearn comes up to hit. And ball 1.
1-0.
Next offering is fouled back.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
1 down, base is empty.
Ball, that's outside.
Just missed. That one hammered, but pulled foul. Line drive, and that's a base hit out into center field.
Showed a lot of fight with 2 strikes in that AB. Absolutely punished that pitch. Wasn't fooled in the slightest. 109 off the bat. I think that means you put a pretty good swing on it.
He's got it, and there's 2 away. Next to hit, Jacob Wilson. Swinging a foul straight back. And a foul ball.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
That's to third. Turner collects it. That's out number 3. Bottom half of inning number 2. Now it'll be the Cubs DH, Seiya Suzuki. Swing and a foul out of play. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. Sets him down looking. That was pretty nasty. Hard hit right side. Flores takes it himself, and that quickly 2 away.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
This lineup's going to have to find a way to make him work a little harder out there on the mound. I mean, he is just mowing them down. He's settling in. You got to make him uncomfortable. Maybe step out of the box. Call.
Oh, that's a strike. Back here at the friendly confines. All set for the start of the inning. And here is Derek Jeter.
Number 43.
And first offering is fouled off.
Let off.
And that one fouled off. And here it comes. And 1-2. Ground ball up the middle. Now the throw to first on the run. Nicely done for the out. Here is Yoan Moncada. And that is out of play. 1 out, base is empty. Drilled out towards left center field. Crow Armstrong ranges back. On the warning track and hauls it in. Bryce Harper to the plate. 1 for 1 with a double and a run scored. The other way, Turner whips it across. And that's here at Wrigley Field as we go to the last of the third. Now the Cubs catcher, Carson Kelly. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. And there's 1 down.
Got the pitch that he wanted, just a little bit quick. Front shoulder open, backside collapsed a little bit, and the launch angle not where he needed it to be.
Ian Happ in the box now, takes strike 1. Swings and misses. And it's 0-2.
2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Now only 1 out remaining. Out towards right center field. O'Hearn try to get to it. And that'll do it. 1-0. All right, ready to go here. Now at the plate, Derek Jeter. And there's a foul ball.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
Now this is in the air down the line. And there's 1 down. Here is Moncada. Malley in his 8th season, 30 years old now, and he was drafted in the 7th round back in 2013. One out, base is empty.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
1 ball, 2 strikes, the count.
Next pitch is outside. Into center. That gets down for a hit. So here is Bryce Harper. Malley throws over. Moncada back in on a dive. Moncada runs. That's in for a strike. Safe at second, and that was not close. And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position. Runner on the go again. Strike in there. Throw to third. Save. That wasn't close. And the go-ahead run is now only 90 feet away. And that one missing inside a sharp slider. Pitch misses outside. And the count now even up. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. Well struck deep right field, way back and out of here. And that's how they take the lead. It's 2-0. One down. And now Junior Caminero.
Armstrong.
That one fouled off. Not even close there. And the count is 1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off. That's down and in.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. Going back. Makes the grab on a leaping play at the wall. 2 down, bases empty. Now here is James Wood. Cracks his bat and pops him up. Heim makes the catch. Here's the left fielder, Wyatt Langford. Foul ball there.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Swings and misses. That is strike 2. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Josh Smith in the box now. No balls and a strike. Now a drag bunt, third base side. And he barehands it over to first. And that's a great play for the out.
Man, who doesn't love a sweet barehand play like that? That was amazing.
Corey Seager in the box with 2 gone. And takes a look at a called strike. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
And a swing and a miss.
Now
back at Globe Life Field. New inning getting started. And now Wilmer Flores. And a swing and a miss.
0-1.
That's off the inside corner. And now it's even 1-1. That smash towards center. Smith makes the grab, 1 down. Ryan O'Hearn comes up to hit.
It was all over that fastball right there. I tell you what, if he gets under it just by a fraction of an inch or a little bit more, that's way back.
One down, base is empty. And that's off the inside edge. Now 2 balls and a strike. Swung on, belted. It one hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double. So here's Murphy now. Swing and a high fly ball in the air left field. Langford makes the grab for the second out.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Line drive. Garcia makes the catch. Back in Arlington, here's the third baseman, Josh Young. That one finds the zone. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That K is his third of the game. Jonah Heim, batting with one down, takes a strike. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Kyle Higashioka stands in now and watches strike one. And it's quickly 0-2 on the designated hitter. Got him swinging.
Pitching for the Rangers.
Top half of the third inning, and here
Number
is
77.
Derek Jeter.
Luke Jackson.
And there's a rocket into the outfield. And the leadoff man aboard.
Wastes no time there. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Simeon over to second, but safe at first. It's a fielder's choice. Here is Bryce Harper. He's already homered in this game. Moncada runs. They pitch out.
1-0.
Safe at second with a stolen base. And now he's up to 3 stolen bases in the game. Moncada back in on a dive. Man at second. Runner goes again. Not close, and it deflects away. And on the wild pitch, he goes down to third. And he hits a ground ball right side to the plate. Save! And they lead by 3. And now, Junior Caminero. Fly to left his first time.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get 2. Get out of this.
Ball.
Harper, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get.
He dives, but he can't make the catch. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only 1 away. James Wood getting ready to hit. 0 for 1 so far.
Milner.
Tap foul at the plate. He's a bullpen arm that keeps the ball in the ballpark. But obviously, out of the bullpen, you're looking to limit home runs.
Yeah, and that's why he's such a high leverage arm. Just doesn't matter for him. He looks at attacking the zone and attacking hitters regardless of the situation.
Young pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. And now it's Wilmer Flores. He's 0 for 1. That's hard hit on the line. Langford makes the grab. And we're back. Here's the second baseman, Marcus Simeon. High fly ball down the left field line. Way back there. And it gets into the corner, but it's foul. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time.
0-2.
Another one. That's 5 straight strikeouts. And he grounds one back up the middle. Dives, and he can't hang on. Safe. What an effort there to save the perfect game. But it's broken up on an infield hit. And it's through for a hit. quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with one gone.
Back-to-back base hits. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of.
Makes the catch for the second out. And that okay, all set to go. And now the DH, Derek Jeter. Into center and a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning. And now Yohan Moncada. Little chopper rolls foul. And the 0-1. And a curve is down and in. That misses the zone. 2-1.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
One strike.
In the air, right field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one away. And now here is Harper. Lined into right. 2 down. So 2 down now, and here is Junior Caminero. Swing and a ball driven out to center. Mitchell moving back. And it's gone. That'll fire up the dugout. And they jump out front. It's 2-0. Center field. Mitchell going after it. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. This is Bryce Terang. And that one fouled off.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Now the number 2 hitter, Jackson Chourio. Late swing fouled off. Next offering is in for a strike. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. William Contreras in the box now. No balls and a strike. And strike 2.
0-2 is the count.
And
One
that
ball,
skips into
2
dirt.
strikes.
Got him. Strike.
Pitching for the
Back
Brewers.
here at American Family Field.
Number
Second
45.
inning set to go. And
Abner.
now here is Wilmer Flores. Now a screamer into the outfield. This one looks like trouble. Now he'll turn for second. The relay not in time. That's a leadoff double.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Just a great approach. Looked like that was exactly what he wanted to do with that pitch. And right off the bat, he knew he was taking that wide turn at first to head for second.
And he handles it himself for the out. Here's Sean Murphy. Outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads. Swing and a miss. And that is strike 1.
I'll tell you
0-1's the count.
he's embarrassed right now. Never swings at that kind of pitch, especially that early in the count.
Ripped to short. And there's 2 away. Jacob Wilson, the next to hit. The shortstop takes the ball.
That's out.
2 outs with a runner at third.
Love how this guy grinds out at bats. I mean, he's down there at the bottom of the lineup in the 9-hole, but he's worked himself into a really good hitter's count, trying to pick up a 2-out RBI.
Mitchell has a beat on it. Makes the catch. Back here in Milwaukee, bottom of the second. And now the first baseman, Rhys Hoskins. Line drive, caught.
He put a really good swing on that pitch and hit the ball hard. You know, line drives don't always find a hole, but the more you can hit the ball like that with good exit velo, the better off you're going to be in the long run.
And there's a strike. 1 out, bases empty. And a swing and a miss. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. Check swing, hit on the ground. Wilson whips it to first on the run. And they get the out.
Pitching for the Brewers.
And welcome back to the ballpark. On to the 3rd
47.
inning. Leading off, Derek Jeter.
King.
That one pushed foul. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. Freeland hauls it in for the out. And there's 1 down. Here comes Yoan Moncada. On its way to the corner. Frelick after it. He's there. He's got it. And there's 2 away.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Kicks and fires. Foul ball. 2 outs, base is empty. And that's outside.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
That one the other way. Now a jump throw. Safe at first, and an infield single keeps the inning going. Junior Caminero now at the plate. He's already homered here in this one. And it's fouled away. And a foul ball. Harper, the runner at first with 2 gone. Hacks and misses. And we're back. Set for the bottom of the 3rd. Digging in, Garrett Mitchell. And a foul ball.
Well, these Brewers, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These batters are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
And now the shortstop, Joseph Ortiz.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
On the ground to first, could be 2. Fires to second for 1. They get the double play, and just 1 out to go now. So they're down to their final out. Up now for Milwaukee, Oliver Dunn. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. The Brewers down to their final strike. Just misses with that one.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Swing and a miss, struck him out, and that is the ball game.